as we get to this position, we have to understand that it's action and reaction. Okay, so again, he pulls back. So I got to keep more fast forward since we got here. Break the grip. So if I manage to do exactly the same, and I like what some of you guys were doing, so you can stay in this position. Now I let Kenny play a little bit with the arm. Go ahead, Kenny, play with your left arm. Try to escape the arm. Try to escape the arm, Kenny. Try to escape the arm, Kenny. Escape the arm, Kenny. Escape the arm, Kenny. Kenny.
No, it's not going.
Huh?
I feel like if I try to escape it, you have it locked where I'm just going to extend it. Doesn't feel good.
No, I'm not going to do anything. I want to just play. There it is. Go, escape the arm. Escape the arm, Kenny.
It's not going.
Huh?
It's not going.
See, but that's the idea. The idea is to get someone over here and just playing. There it is. And if it does so, what? It's okay. I switch this side. See, there it is. He goes again. Okay, escape the arm, Kenny.
Yeah.
Escape the arm, Kenny. Escape the arm, Kenny.
I feel like half a man.
So
I can't get my fucking arm out. I'm a monster. I can't get my fucking arm out. It's fucked up.
So you can play. So just this position itself, I want you to gather your partner in this position and try not to let your partner escape the arm. Play with your partner. I don't want you to put the pressure on your partner's arm. Don't hurt your partner's arm, even though your partner is straightening the arm. Just hold your partner like Kenny's doing. Go ahead, Ken, escape. So he goes there. So again, I go right there. Look at this. He's trying to. Now I fish again back to the other side and play with. He goes again. Try to escape, Kenny. Bend your arm. Bend your arm. Use your flexibility, Kenny. There you go. Escape, Kenny. Escape, Kenny. So he goes there. Watch this.
I'll tell you what's the key. See this? If this isn't there, I can move my head and I have more flexibility to get my shoulder moving. With this elbow on the side of my neck where he keeps it, I can't, you know what I mean? I don't, with this elbow not here, I can move my head and I can start getting my arm moving. When he keeps his elbow here in this Kimura trap, I can't separate my head from my arm and I can't get a stretch. So I have less mobility. That makes sense for you guys for this elbow here. I see a lot of you guys have the elbows like over here, which, I mean, listen, I'm still caught, but I have some movement with my head and I can move my arm because I have space. When he has this elbow here, I don't have a room to move my head to have more mobility for my shoulder. So more isolation.
On the arm, yeah?
Or in your shoulder here, so I can't, if I can move my head, like if this isn't here, I can move my head this way, which I can start getting a little flexibility in my arm to try to get up. But when you keep this elbow here, I can't separate my head from my shoulder, so I don't have as much space to like make my arm like a noodle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but look what Kenny just did. So do it again, Kenny. Let's say I made this mistake. So and then he started releasing the arm a little bit. What I do, I bend my knees. I bring my knees towards my chest. Now I take his flexibility away. If I stay here, go ahead, Kenny, do it. Yes. But go back. So as soon as he does this, I bring to me. And then now I bring him back to where we were, which is a square one again. And then now he plays with the arm again. You play with the arm again. Okay, switch the other side. Now I think sometimes they'll think it's easier to escape with this one over here. Go ahead, Kenny. So I point my knees up to the ceiling, like so. See, I'm not putting pressure on his arm. I don't want to hurt his arm. I want to let him work, and I can work as well to maintain his arm. That's the most important, right, position. Because if we can control someone in this position, it means what we can finish. If we can't control someone, it means that we won't be able to finish anybody here. Always control comes first. We control, and then we go for a submission. Always. If you can't, I'm going to repeat that. If you can't control someone, you won't be able to finish. Imagine over here, Ken in this position. I'm telling him to escape. Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead, Ken. Escape. But try a little harder, please. Try a little harder, Kenny. Huh? What?
I'm gonna wait for you to move. Because it feels like every second I move somewhere, my elbow's fucked up, my shoulder's fucked up. I'm just gonna hopefully you make a mistake. I can get out.
So see now, let's say that he moved, he did the work. Now it's my turn. Tap. I go over there and finish. See, my goal is to let him move. he can't escape, that's when I go and finish. Because we played the seats of doubt. He couldn't escape, but what he said, no, I can't move arm, I can't. That's what I want to hear. But of course, he's not going to tell me, but it's going to be just like his battle, the battle to his mind. And I know that he's trying to escape, he's getting frustrated. Now all I need to do, get my position, and then seal the deal, finish. But we need to control someone. Does that make sense, everybody? Let's play with this one. We get the crucifix over here. Remember, I'm going to just repeat that. My goal is not to put the pressure on my partner's arm because he's turning really slow, Kenny. So if I put the pressure, I'm gonna hurt him now. So what I do, I'm not gonna put the pressure. He turns, go ahead, Kenny. I let him work. Go ahead, turn your arm. There it is, turn. There it is. See, even though here I could put the pressure, I'm not gonna put the pressure. Now I switch. I go to the other side. Now he goes again, I hold him, he goes. And we can stay here for nights. Nights.
I have a pillow right here. That's what it is. It's a perfect position.
Right? Does that make sense, everybody? So we call this one over here also watching the TV. Look, he's watching the camera right there.
I'm not making eye contact because I feel bad for myself. I'm not making eye contact with the camera. I'm not admitting I'm not here.
Does that make sense, everybody? Yes? So work. Oh, you're out. I'll let you.
I'm telling you that this is, if you can get this down, this is one of the single greatest series, this Kimura, that I've ever been involved in Jiu-Jitsu. I've been around a lot of people, but this one, if I grab the single leg on him, if it has to be perfect and clean, which is very rare. If I don't, I have to abandon ship. We talked about action, reaction, or he talked about action, reaction. Same thing, I talk about transition. You have to know, I'm not transitioning to a move here. I'm grabbing a leg. I feel something coming over. I have to get gone. If he gets his hands connected, it's over. So in this position is once you're here on him, someone else you're gonna get out. On him, you're not getting out. You're not gonna get out. So I feel if you guys can get this position down, this was demoralizing. Because you're actually like you're not in pain at all. You just can't move. And when you move, you're in pain, then you stop moving. And when you stop moving because you're not in pain, then you get put in pain.
Yes. So, right. Get your partner in, and then get on the crucifix. Remember, don't put the pressure on your partner's arm yet. Just let your partner work, and let's see how we can do. As soon as your partner stops moving, and that's when we'll go and finish. Always run control first, and then we go for submission.